guys, my name is Lilly and today I would like to report about the situation here in Europe. And first of all, I would like to start with some very concerning news coming from Norway. In Norway, apparently the army is preparing the population for war. In light of the unrest in Europe, the Norwegian army is already preparing the population for the possibility of war. Thousands of people received letters on Monday informing them that houses, cars, boats and other equipment could be confiscated in the event of a war. This is intended to ensure that the armed forces have access to the resources necessary for national defense in the event of war. Any confiscation would be initially valid for 1 year. The importance of crisis and war preparedness has increased dramatically in recent years. Norway is in the midst of its most serious security crisis since the Second World War. Society must therefore be prepared for security crisis and, in the worst case scenario, for a war. In addition to military readiness, civilian preparedness is now also being strengthened. So you can expect, if there's a war coming, they will just take everything from you. Your preps, your house, your weapons, guns, ammunition, everything. Alright guys, before we can continue with the news, I would like to let you know that actually my channel is shadow banned by YouTube and my videos are not going to get sent out to every subscriber. Sometimes they are going to get sent out at the same day, sometimes 5 days later, sometimes they don't send it out at all. And that really sucks, of course. And because of this, I have joined an affiliate program with the company Odenwolf. And I will post a link to this company into the description below. And Odenwolf is a great knife company. They also make this really awesome knife sharpening tool, which is called the Blade Professor. It comes with various different sharpening options. So really awesome sharpening tool. Also, it's not that expensive. And I think it's a great companion for every outdoor person. So if you would like to support my channel, the best way is to purchase any product of the company Odenwolf using my affiliate link and also my discount code Lilly10. With this discount code you will get a 10% discount. And the best thing about the company Odenwolf is that they have a warehouse in the US. So all of the products that you see on the website are already in the US and you don't have to pay any customs. Yeah, then also we have an inflation of 3.6% in Austria in general. And when it comes to living, water and energy, it's actually 5.7% inflation. Restaurants and hotels, it's 5.8%. And food, it's 3.7%. I don't know where this is going to end. People, they are going to lose their houses and flats. So when I was in school, teachers told us that in Austria we have a social market system. So we have a free market, but also we have a social healthcare system and social welfare system. But it seems as if we are slowly developing into a more socialist country, because this is what's happening, right? So the government is taking taxes from the working population and they just distribute the wealth to people who are not working, who are not paying taxes. And those people, of course, are voting for this government. And young people, they say, why should I go to work and pay so many taxes? I'd rather stay at home and receive social welfare, right? So this is actually one way how a government can nurture their own voters. And the end stage of socialism is essentially that they will take everything from you. They will take all of the apartments from you, property, stuff, you know. Basically the plan of the World Economic Forum. So that's the plan. A socialistic plan, yeah. Just a few rich people, the rest of the population has nothing. And the thing is, socialism in this form never has worked out. And we've seen in history around the world that the people who suffer the most are living in a socialist country. Then also the healthcare in Austria is in trouble. So if you want to see a specialist doctor, it will take you 13 times longer to wait unless you pay a private doctor. 13 times longer to see a specialist. So we are already paying so much taxes into the social healthcare system, but still you get a very bad service, long waiting times, and then you have to take money into your hands to see a specialist doctor again. So actually you pay twice to see a doctor. 2-class medicine, to see a doctor in the public health insurance, you would need to wait 63 days. And if you pay it privately, you will wait 8 days. Also, one man has injured himself while skiing, and he had an open wound which needed stitching. And then he went into the hospital, in one hospital of Austria, and the doctors turned him away because there was no doctor there who could suture the wound. Yeah. He was told to seek help and treatment somewhere else. Can you believe it? Then here there's an article which is very concerning. Here they are saying and announcing that some hospitals in Austria will be closed. And the reason given was we will need less hospitals. But that's actually not correct because the population in Austria is growing. We have a lot of migrants coming into Austria, settling in Austria, so we are more people. And if you got more people, you will need more hospitals and more healthcare. A fundamental restructuring is unavoidable. Hospitals in Austria could close in the future, not for cost-cutting reasons, but because the existing healthcare system is reaching its limits. The winter is incredibly cold this year. It reminds me of the winters that we had back 20 years ago. And because of the cold winter, we are now low on natural gas. So here they are writing in this article that we have historically low fill levels. Gas storage facilities are emptying and companies are closely monitoring fill levels. Emergency plans are already in place. So what I've heard so far is that the plan is if there's not enough of natural gas, they will partly shut down the industry. So they rather switch off the industry before they will switch off the natural gas supply to individual households. So from now on, it's going to depend on how much the weather is changing. Is it going to stay cold or not? The problem is that also a lot of natural gas is used to make electricity. So if you have a shortage of natural gas, it will not only make the natural gas more expensive, but also the electricity will become more expensive. Next on, in Austria, standard of living is hardly maintainable without additional work. A fear of financial hardship in old age leads to concern. 63% assume they will still have to work in old age to maintain their standard of living. At least the cold weather has something good. So here they are writing that insects die in the ice with ongoing minus 10 degrees Celsius in the night. The freezing cold is now having serious consequences. Some insect species are likely to be severely decimated. For example, the Asian tiger mosquito, which has been spreading in Austria for a couple of years, aided by the previous mild winters. But this year the extreme cold will likely slow the advance of the Asian tiger mosquito, gladly, because it's spreading a lot of strange tropical diseases. And also the tick population is going to decrease as well, because we had some very many ticks in the past 5 to 10 years. I remember when I was a kid, I went into the forest and I never got a tick. And now when I'm going into the forest camping a night, I come home with like 10 to 20 ticks. It's crazy. Also, wood pellets are sold out in Austria. The cold weather is causing a surge in demand for wood pellets. Due to the cold winter, there's an increased demand for wood pellets. Many retailers were likely surprised by this and had to reorder. So yeah, this is the end of today's video. I really want to thank you for watching. Please don't forget to support my channel by purchasing a Odenwolf product. And if you want to see more news like this, make sure that you're subscribing to my channel.